Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Nice that you have joined with me again. My name is Emilia from Emily Letters and today we are making a Penpal with me processing video with all good stuff like flipbook, letter writing, envelope making and wax sealing, all good stuff here. If you hear any background noises, it's my husband playing in the living room some video game, and he also has like headphones, but he's just making some noises with his fingers on the table. I don't know, but anyway, this mail went to my Penpal Henna, who also lives here in Finland. And I believe it wasn't more than 2 weeks or so when I made like envelope decoration or something like that, where I made this mail for Henna. We have been pen pals like, I don't know, many years now. And she replies quite fast, which is really nice because I really like her. And especially during this quarantine, it's nice to have letters quite often. So I started with making this mail from this flipbook. That is what I usually do. I start with the craft part if I'm doing any crafty things. I don't always do, but mostly yes. And I started making this, was it like 10 by 6 paper, and I used that new die cut from AliExpress. It's this doily die cut and it's so beautiful, but it's really hard to take off the metal die. It's get fragile really easily, and I had to take it off with using a ruler. And do you guys have any good tips like how I can get them off, like better ways, or do they always like get some time to take them off? Do I really just have to be careful and patient? Let me know please in the comments. Yeah. How are you guys? How are you doing? Like with this quarantine and stuff. I know many people are sick of talking about quarantine, but I think we can deal with it all together and talk about our feelings. Something that I have had to like learn, and also like sort of like just realize that every feelings are okay. You don't have to fake like all happy and be like, we have faced more like terrible things, and this is nothing like war or something like that. This is our generation's war somehow, because we have to deal with different feelings, and yes, people die and we lost our friends, or some people lose their friends or family members. And I have like learned to appreciate life more, to appreciate that I can go to work whenever I want, and to go to forest. Like in Finland we have a lot of forest, and I have realized that it is a treasure. And here in Finland we don't have that strict rules when it comes to quarantine, and we can go out. There is nobody like asking like a bill or check or asking what we are doing outside. We can go outside, we can meet people. Obviously the suggestion is that we won't do that or go to summer cottages. Obviously the government says that please don't do that, but we can meet people. Anyone doesn't control that, should I say. So I have had some really bad moments, some anxiety attacks, and it has been terrible, yes, but it has been also like a learning process that we can face many feelings, and they are all like acceptable feelings, I must say. And yeah, I have met my family members during this quarantine. Not too often, like usually I meet them every week, like many days a week. Not that often, obviously, but my mind wouldn't stand if I couldn't see my loved ones. Obviously, I am living with my husband, but I need to I need to meet my family members as well. But yeah, obviously we have put everything to minimum and not seen people that often that we usually would. And obviously all the restaurants, maybe not all, I don't know actually, but many restaurants and cafeterias are closed. Only those who can sell stuff like takeaway methods can be open. But there are no people eating inside. They are just taking takeaway orders. I think that's the common thing in every country right now. But yeah, back to this process. I used mostly like Simple Stories collection. That something like family collection. I don't remember the name right now. And also those stickers are from Crafty Girl and also Oh Happy Day collection. I have worked a lot with Maggie Holmes collections, and it's one of my favorites, like brand, crafty brand as well. But I must say that Simple Stories is maybe one of my most favorite collection because it just has so bright colors. I love different, like those cactuses, llamas, flowers, stripes, all so colorful. It's so beautiful, and I love colorful mail. But obviously there are different kind of seasons. Sometimes I like to use just pastel colors, or just it depends. But yeah, I love Simple Stories, especially those Crafty Girl stickers are one of my most favorite stickers ever. They are so beautiful. I made some homemade iced coffee, and I have been doing it for a couple of days now, and it's so yummy. I make like little bit more strong coffee that I would usually do, and I put it into the freezer, and after an hour or two I take it off, and I take a glass and put some ice cubes in the bottom, and then half of glass I put coffee, and then the other half is milk. And then I sometimes use like I don't know that word, the machine that makes milk like creamy, you know. And then I use some stevia sugar and a little bit of vanilla flavor, and it's good to go. It's really yummy. Me and my husband love it so much. Yeah. The flipbook is ready, and now I started to make the letter part. Obviously I didn't film it like when I was writing it, but I did made some easy, like simple decorations with washi tape. That is something I usually do, and also I have a lot of those washi stickers, mostly AliExpress. Yeah. And yeah, just some simple designs. I really miss writing with my typewriter. It has been, I don't know, over a month when I got like ran out of the toner, and I did order new one like almost 2 weeks ago from UK, and it's like on its way, but it's slowly coming to Finland. And I'm just missing writing with my typewriter so much. Yes, it's noisy, but I usually wear headphones, like you can see from my videos. That I basically cannot hear anything else, so it's not noisy for me. Maybe noisy for my husband or maybe for neighbors. Nobody hasn't ever like complained about it, and obviously, like I film these flipbook decorations usually like very late, like almost midnight, but I never use my typewriter like in midnight because I don't want to be that annoying neighbor. Yes, and let's continue with this enveloped decoration. And I used that Simple Stories decoration paper as well here. Very often I use just those blank envelopes, and then I just cover the front page with some papers. Yeah, and this envelope was, I don't know what to say about it. Not my favorite. Those frame stickers, how do you call them? Weren't something I wanted to use, but I messed up with that double-sided tape when I was placing the pattern paper. So I had to cover the glue somehow. But I really love this address label, that paper that I used as pattern paper. Sorry if you can hear any noises from the background. My husband is playing some computer game, and he's obviously wearing the headphones, but he can do something like tapping his fingers to the table, and it's just terrible noise. And he cannot obviously hear me when I'm saying like stop it, because he's wearing the headphones. And yeah, I'm just crazy for sticker flakes right now. I have ordered them a lot from AliExpress, and I have different kind of like strawberries and cameras and just different icons and elements. I just love them. They're so cute, and I wanted to send some of them for her as well. She doesn't actually do any crafty stuff for mail, but I want to send her some, always like something like stickers for her, like envelope decorations or like decorating her letter writing papers. It would be also really nice to actually know that do you guys do like flipbooks and stuff to those penpals who doesn't do flipbooks for you? Like, do you have like, if you have those penpals who are that like crafty, doesn't own that much like crafty side, Do you still do flip books and stuff for them? Because I do. Sometimes I don't, like I can also make mail that without any crafty things, like just a letter. But I just love doing flip books and stuff so much that I want to do them like for everyone. And that's why I do a lot of racks as well for my friends and family members and people I don't even like know. Sometimes, but yeah, it's just something that I get so relaxed, and also I love to make people's days better. So that's probably my reasons, but I would love to know if you guys do so, and why or why not. Yeah, let's continue to the wax sealing part. This is probably my favorite part. It's so relaxing to do those wax sealing things. Although it does smoke a little bit, that little fireplace where you place that spoon, do like the same thing for you, like it smokes a little bit. And sometimes my husband comes to me like, what is smoking here, or what is this bad smell? And I'm just like, it's my wax sealing. It shouldn't be dangerous, but I don't know, obviously you shouldn't ever like leave it alone. And yeah, yeah, I must say this wax seal was like one of my maybe most beautiful I have ever made. The colors were so beautiful, and the shape of it was so beautiful. It didn't came up like too big, or it didn't spread out too much. It's just perfect. The colors and the shape and the pattern, everything is so beautiful. Let me know, what did you like about this video? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate a lot your support, your kind words. Always remember that. And yeah, we will talk soon. Bye bye.